doing some research on this thing again because the book's popular. It's called The Circle Maker. And when I heard he was on Beck's program yesterday, I said, oh my gosh. See, and this just confirmed to me that this guy is so out of touch. Because Beck's a member of a cult that literally worships Satan in their temple rituals. The God they believe in is not the God of the Bible. The Jesus they believe in isn't, they've stripped him of his deity. They say he's the brother of Lucifer. They believe he came to the United States during his earthly life. I mean, it's not the Jesus of the Bible. Beck thinks he's going to die and become the man in the moon or the God of his own planet. I mean, Beck is a very evil guy. What's the Bible say? Again, stick to the word. What's the Bible say? Satan what? Masquerades as what? An angel of light. Oh, Beck, he's a patriot. He's such a nice man. He believes in God. The God Beck believes in, he believes used to be a man. That's not the God of the Bible. You know? And it's funny. The Mormon cult has a very similar doctrine as the false religion of Islam. And it's worded, it's titled different, but it's the same concept. In Mormonism, it's called lying for the Lord, which basically means even though the Bible says lying is a sin, it's okay for a Mormon to lie if it's to further and advance their cult. So every time Beck says, well, I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, no, you don't. Because the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was never a man. He was, he is, he always will be. And you're not going to die and become a God either. So this Pastor Markman was on Beck's show. And that right away just told me, let me ramp this whole thing up and get this out quicker, sooner than later. Because basically people are going to hear him on Beck and, oh, this is great, blah, blah, blah. And again, I don't have a problem with him going on Beck's show. Matter of fact, I don't have a problem with Barton or John Hagee or James Robeson or Ralph Reed or any of these guys going on with Beck. If they were going on to look Beck in the eye and tell him he needs to renounce the lies of Mormonism and accept Jesus, the Jesus of the Bible, or he's going to die and his soul's going to burn in hell. Of course, that's not what they go on there for. They go on there to basically give Beck and his lies credibility with a mostly Christian audience that's ignorant, biblically illiterate, that allows Beck to run his scam being that he calls himself a Christian when a Mormon's no more a Christian than a Muslim is. And in return, they get to sell a few books or whatever. And that's all this Batterson guy did. He didn't try to save Beck's soul. He didn't stop in the middle of this interview and look at Beck and say, my friend, you're going to hell if you don't, get it together. Yeah, wouldn't dare do that. No. Bought and paid for puppet on there to get Beck credibility with a biblically illiterate Christian audience, and in return, this guy gets to sell a few of his books. I certainly hope it's worth it. This whole circle maker thing, it comes from a person named Honi, Honi, who isn't even a real person. It's a Jewish legend.